YouTube, Shikwan here with an unboxing of the Pokemon trading card game Shiny Mega Gyarados Collection. So as always, we get a collection box that features a promo card, a really awesome Kaiyodo sculpted figure, as well as 4 booster packs to take a look at. We had 2 of the Mewtwo ones last time for Breakthrough, now with Breakpoint. Naturally, with Gyarados being the star of the set, we have a Shiny Mega Gyarados collection. So let's go ahead and get this open and take a look. Now before we begin, I did pick this up at my local Target for $19.99 normal price for these little collection boxes. But hopefully they'll be hitting all the other major retailers pretty soon. So, if not already. So here is the Shiny Mega Gyarados figure. The Kaiyodo figures are amazing. They do a fantastic job, and they have been ever since they started making these things, or making Pokemon figures in general over in Japan. And I'm so happy we have a way of getting most of them here in overseas. It's a nice way to pick them up. I mean, if you don't like the TCG, then it can be a little bit of a bother to try to get all these, but as it stands, as a fan of all things Pokemon, it's kind of a win-win for me. This figure is no exception. The gills and scales, or if you want to call those segments scales, are all very nicely sculpted. The head sculpt is great. The paint is wonderful. I never have a problem with these Kaiyodo figures at all. This is just another one of those greats. Now, it does have a pretty tiny base, so it can be a little bit of a pain to stand sometimes, but as long as you get it on a nice solid surface, you shouldn't have any problems with it whatsoever. So, very awesome little Gyarados. We will set him up back there. And here is the code card that will allow you to use this promo card on TCG Online. Gyarados is XY109. It kind of looks more orange in this picture, but so you got Berserker Splash for 80 damage. It does 10 damage to each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. So kind of a typical Earthquake-like attack. Nothing too crazy there. Aqua Tail, however, is 90 plus. Fluid Quake for each water energy attached to this Pokemon's attack does 30 more damage for each head. So you can be doing a ton of damage just if you pay water energy only for this attack. You're flipping 4 coins. So that can be an additional 120 damage, or 140 or 60 damage rather. So you're looking at a pretty strong attack if you're lucky with those heads. But of course, there's other better means of attacking. But it's still a pretty nice card. It's rare to see a promo that has a really awesome attack. So in this box, we have 2 Breakpoint packs, 1 Breakthrough pack, and 1 Ancient Origins pack. We're going to start with the oldest first. Go with Seniority up in here. And let's see what kind of goodies we can pull. So we start this off with an Eevee, an Oddish, Combee, Inkay, Relicanth, a Dangerous Energy, Ace Trainer, Blossom, Sceptile, Spirit Link, and a Regirock is our rare. So that's not too exciting. But what can I say? At this point, nothing Ancient Origins is really too exciting because I've opened so much of it. So unless it's an EX or something, it's not a whole lot in the cool department going on. So this is the Breakthrough pack. We got a Teddy Ursa, Goldeen, Woobat, Axew, Emerald, Piloswine, Rainbow Energy, always good to have some new copies of those. Brazen. Ooh, a Chestnut Break. Nice. Tough Hammer, 160. This attack does 30 damage to itself. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. 190 HP. Breaks. For those of you that don't know, the breaks just evolve from the normal Pokemon, so this would go right on a normal Chestnut, and break evolve into this golden Chestnut thingy. So we got that, and a Simisear is our rare. So the Chestnut break is far more exciting than the Simisear. And the breaks, even they still do, the breaks take the place of the reverse holo in a booster pack. So I've done it once or twice. You can actually get a EX and a break in the same package. And let me tell you, it's really fun. It's really fun to do. So, alright, moving along to the Breakpoint Packs. We have a Numel, Rattata, Petalil, Skorupi, Staryu, Stantler, Swanna, Tierno, supporter, draw 3 cards. Max Potion, a great item card. Heal all damage from one of your Pokemon. If you do, you discard all energy. Very good in decks that either play minimal energy or decks that have the capability of moving energy around. So really awesome there. And Ferrothorn is our rare. We're kind of batting 1,000 on this box, aren't we? Alright. Last chance on something good. Let's see what we got. We got an Electabuzz, a Numel, Rattata, Petalil, Skorupi, Sigilif, finally something different, a normal Max Potion, Lapras, oh nice, a Golduck break. A pretty nice card to go in the typical water decks. I've seen it partner with Gyarados a couple times, not majorly, but it is something to keep in mind. Hyper transfers often is like during your turn, you may move basic energy from one of your Pokemon to another one of your Pokemon, so it gives you the range to move along the energies as much as you want. It doesn't even have to be a water deck, really, it's just Golduck is water. So it works out that way, but really nice. And Shiftry is our rare. So, yeah, not a terrific box by any stretch of the imagination, but we did get 2 breaks. So that's not all too bad. Plus, Golduck is a really nice break. So, Chestnut, not so much, but Golduck is a really nice break to have extras of. So, there we go. For $19.99 for 4 packs, you're looking at about $16. So you're paying about $4 or so for this figure, which is more than reasonable in my opinion. I would pay probably $5 to $6 for this figure if it was just on a normal retail shelf. So spending the $4 extra for the promo card and the figure is easily okay in my book. These figures are great. So if you're a collector that can appreciate a good, nice little PVC figure or whatever material it's made out of, then by all means go after this, especially if you like Gyarados, especially in its shiny variety, especially. So, that about does it for this unboxing. If you like it, go ahead and blast that like button, comment below, and subscribe for more. So, as always, thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.